So I want to start with a big congratulations to all of our tax preparer friends. Congratulations. You have made it. We are past April 15th and we have made it to the other side. Congratulations. I hope that you are feeling just a big sense of relief and just some excitement over having that time and space back in your life. I know the struggles of those few months and it's just a lot. And so this is a well-earned time of hopeful rest and relaxation for you. I love those last couple of weeks of April because they really are just a great time to enjoy some hopefully nice weather and to really just lean into that space of breathing, relaxing, all the things that you have worked so hard for and you absolutely deserve. So I did want to just take a minute to check in and see, how did tax season go for you? Do you feel like you don't even want to think about taxes? Do you feel like it was so stressful that even just thinking about it is stressing you out further? Do you feel like it kind of stunk in some ways? And what are the things that you have learned? So I know the last thing that you want to think about right now is tax season. You don't even want to hear the words. I know it. I was with my aunt yesterday and she just finished up her tax season. And even when I first asked her the question, how was the end of it? She didn't even want to think about it, hear about it, talk about it, any of that. And I definitely know that feeling. However, I want to bring something to your attention today that maybe you don't want to hear, but needs to be said. This time is absolutely for relaxation, rest, rejuvenation. You've earned it. However, this time is also an extremely valuable time when it comes to knowledge that you've gained. And it's something that I want to talk to you about because I want to make sure that it's not knowledge wasted. What do I mean by that? Okay, so I know during tax season, sometimes things go really well and sometimes certain things don't go well. And that is totally normal. And that's kind of just what we expect, right? But what we don't want to happen is to come to next tax season, or even when you're working on your extensions, whenever you get back to that, to be sitting in that same kind of area of pain and experience the same things that were frustrating you, that didn't work and didn't help you move the needle. So I know you're exhausted. I know there's probably some things that didn't work out the way you would hope they would have. And I know that you want to improve. I also know that you don't want to do it right now. However, now is actually the best time to catalog all that information, all of those lessons learned, because you're going to forget very quickly about all of those things unless you're kind of getting into that mode of tracking them and making even some decisions about where do you want to move that needle. So I know you have that tired, where are you kind of feeling right now about doing anything, but I don't want you to lose that knowledge that you have gained, that you really worked hard for. You earned that knowledge through those lessons learned, through those tough times, even that you experienced over these last few months. So here's what we're going to do about it. Starting May 5th, we have a free challenge. It's 3 days. It's not going to take a ton of your time, just a little dedicated time each of those days to really help capture those lessons learned, to help capture that information, and to put it into a plan. We don't have to necessarily act on that plan right now, but the goal is to capture everything you learned from tax season and make sure that you know what you want to do different next time. So I would love to invite you to join us. I'll include the link here. It starts May 5th, 3 days. It's free. It's not going to take a ton of time. And we're going to give you all the resources that you need to be able to approach this in a way that you can make sure that next tax season, later this year with extensions, it's not going to be the same. You're not going to feel those same pain points that you just experienced. We're going to shift the needle. We're going to take that information, we're going to set it into a plan, and we're going to talk about how you can really move that needle when you're ready. I want to really encourage you to not waste this time, not waste the lessons learned. Just put a little dedicated time and effort into it, and you're going to reap so many rewards from being able to capture that knowledge, capture that information, and put it to good use. So again, starts May 5th. I'll include the link here, and if you have any questions, I will share. Please feel free to contact us, hello@cabotandmaine.com, and I'll continue to share more information about exactly what you're going to get out of this free challenge. But our goal is to help you really identify those areas of opportunity, identify what worked, what didn't, and put it into action and come up with your plan so that next tax season extension time does not have that same pain that you've already experienced. So, again, I know you're tired, I know you're exhausted, but this is something that we can do together. We're going to give you all the resources that you need to make it as easy as possible to help you get where you need to be, and so that you don't feel those same pain points. And next time when you're doing this, it's going to feel so much better.